We're here at the 2008 AES show in San Francisco, and I found a really cool product. This is Chris Estes from Endless Analog, and he's got a great new product called Clasp. So he's going to talk to us a little bit about it. It's pretty hip. Check it out.
Thanks. Well, this product is geared towards large format recording studios that have large format tape machines sitting around collecting dust. You know, there's so many great studios out there with multi-track 2-inch machines. Just everybody has them, just kind of collecting dust in the corner. So now with Clasp, the closed loop analog signal processor, we have a hardware and software solution that allows you to use your pre-existing tape machine with your digital audio workstation in a seamless manner that's never been done before. It's sort of the opposite. One of the coolest things about this product is that when you're recording with it, it's transferring from the tape machine straight into your digital audio workstation in real time. It's using sample synchronization technology. And that being said, it saves you a lot of time because you're not having to record onto the tape and then go back, rewind the tape, punch in. You know, of course, with tape, you hit record, you can't hit undo because it records over top of it. But with this solution, because of the fact that it's using sample synchronization technology, it's transferring into the tape machine in real time. You have the ability to edit and work at all the speed that you're normally used to having with your Pro Tools or Nuendo or Logic, whichever workstation you're used to working with. Signal flow is pretty straight ahead. Your microphone preamps patch into the Clasp hardware, and the signals pass from the Clasp hardware straight to your 2-inch tape machine. And from the 2-inch tape machine's outputs, those analog signals go into your A to D converters. So whatever converters you're using with your digital audio workstation, those are the converters that capture the sound straight from the tape machine, right when it sounds its very best, right hot coming straight off the tape. And then once it goes into your digital audio workstation, the signals pass through the Clasp synchronization plugins and the Clasp bridge plugin. And those plugins communicate with this Clasp hardware and synchronize everything. So everything's coming in sample accurate, lined up, synchronized in all your tracks on the grid. So you can do things such as peel back audio if you're using retrospect record features in some of the DAWs. You can cut, paste, edit, you know. And the biggest thing is there's no waiting around for rewinding, because say you're in a session, you open up a Pro Tools session, and you've got all your tracks there, and you've got the Clasp system connected, and you hit play on the Pro Tools session. Well, the tape machine's not going to do anything. But then as soon as you record ARM any tracks in your Pro Tools session and you hit play on Pro Tools, immediately the tape machine is going to go into record and start capturing. So that when you actually punch in on your Pro Tools, it's capturing coming straight off the tape, lining everything up, sample accurate. The Clasp hardware does a lot of different things. First of all, it calculates and compensates the entire latency signal path of your entire setup. So not only does it synchronize the tape machine, but it also compensates for any kind of latency you might have with a digital headphone distribution system or even a digital console, so that everything, again, is lined up on the grid, sample accurate when it comes in to your A to D converters. As you can see, this display says 15 minutes, 0 seconds. This is set up right now as if we were using 30 inches per second on a 2-inch machine, let's say. So if you were to change the inches per second right here, now we're at 15 IPS. We've got 30 minutes of time left. So what this thing does essentially is it's keeping track of the tape, managing the tape for you, so it counts down. So it's so seamless that a lot of times when you're working with this thing, you forget that the tape machine's even there, which is, it can happen. So this thing automatically rewinds the tape for you. So if you're not paying attention, you get to the end of the tape, it automatically rewinds to 0 for you. Comes up, lets you know it's rewinding. The plug-ins on the screen come up and say, hey, you ran out of tape, it's rewinding. Now let's say you want to rewind earlier. Let's say you've got a passage in a song that is longer than the amount of tape you have left. Real simple. All you do is toggle on and off any one of the record arm tracks in your DigiAudio workstation quickly 4 times by either pressing the hotkey for that or using the mouse, toggling the button on and off, and it automatically sends the tape machine into return to 0, and it cues back up to 0, comes up and says, hey, I'm ready to go, and there you go, you keep going. So you're not waiting for the tape to rewind. It's recording on the tape linear from the beginning straight through the end, but let's say you're working on a guitar solo or something, and you got to keep punching in and doing it. You don't have to wait for the tape to rewind, because in between takes it just stops the machine and then just picks up recording where it left off, because it's transferring in real time. Saves you a lot of time and a lot of trouble. And we can purchase these directly from Endless Analog. Our website is www.endlessanalog.com. That's ENDLESSANALOG.com. And give us a call. Tell us your needs, whatever type of analog machine you have or machines. And the system comes with a custom cable to connect to one machine. Also, this system supports up to 3 simultaneous machines. So let's say you've got an Atari, you've got a Studer, you've got an Ampex machine, like even one of these great machines right here. I don't know if you could get a shot of this. This is a ATR machine here. It'll work with these machines as well. And it stores all the synchronization settings for all 3 machines. You can actually use 3 clasp systems together all simultaneously to give you a total of 72 channels of analog recording. And I think that's about it. Thanks, Tony.